I come live every Monday morning sharing beautiful ribbon and making bows with you, and I am so excited that you're joining me today. Make sure you hit that follow button so you can catch me again. But chances are, if you're watching right now, you're probably watching the replay. So you can just type hashtag replay. This morning, I am going to be opening up some boxes from some of my favorite places to shop for ribbon. And I'm also going to be talking about my spring summit that starts tomorrow. I am so excited about it. I am partnering with some absolutely amazing wreath makers and designers to bring 3 days of wreath making, encouragement, confidence building fun. So make sure you've got your ticket. If you don't have your ticket, if you guys are watching right here, it is in the description of the video that you are watching. And for my friends over on this platform, if you haven't gotten your free ticket, just type in the comments section, Spring Summit 2026. That's all you got to do. And I'll send it right over to you. Give me just a second and pull myself up on my iPad so I can catch your questions. And if you guys leave questions for me and I don't answer them right now, I will come back in the comment section and answer them. I promise. Okay, sorry. I thought I had this all pulled up. And now I'm fumbling. So I apologize, friends. Where am I? There I am. Right there. Say good morning as you come in and let me know that you are hanging out with me. Okay, so first things first. This is my favorite. I think I'm the only person in the world that absolutely loves a fresca. So let me get that open. And then I'm going to open up these boxes. Well, thank you, Bella. Bella says, I look extra pretty today. So listen, I got a date. With one of my best friends. She and I are going to learn how to play Mahjong. Do I know how to play Mahjong? Absolutely not. But I'm going to learn with her because that is super fun. All right, so first box. One of the places that I love to shop for ribbon online is Craft Outlet. They are really my go-to place when I can't get what I'm looking for at my smaller wreath companies, wreath suppliers. You may not know where I am in the world. I am in South Carolina, but I am this close to the Georgia line. And right across the river is Augusta, Georgia. And in the spring, Augusta, Georgia has this really, really big golfing event. So I thought to myself, why do I not have any golfy stuff in my Etsy shop? So I got some. Here is my focal ribbon. This box came from Craft Outlet. All right, friends? Super cute, generic golf ribbon, but we're going to jazz it up. We're going to add a diagonal buffalo check. Let me see what else I have in here. Oh, this is all I've got. Hold on. Good morning, Darlene. And then I have this green to go with it. So let's talk for just a second about what other colors of ribbon I can add to this stack. Leave me a comment real quick. Let me know. What would you add to this stack of ribbon? I'm looking to see what I can find. I can add this. Hold on, I got one more. I can add this. Okay, so right behind me is one of my ribbon racks that I love. If you want to know where I got one of my favorite ribbon racks, just comment ribbon rack. I'll send you the link. All right, so here is my focal ribbon. Good morning, Lori. Here's some other greens. Let's add some more colors to it, okay? So, first color I'm going to add is a yellow, okay? Because if you know the tournament I'm talking about, yellow and green are like their colors, and they have a smidge of red. And then I could add red. Or I could add red and white polka dot. because these two go together. So that's how I put ribbons together. So let's make one of these. We're gonna make one of these together because I really want to get this in my Etsy shop like today. I want to get it in there today. Good morning, Sammy. Jan, yeah, red, totally. Now this box is from Melissa from TCT Crafts. Oh, Melissa always the best stuff from her. Y'all look. Gorgeous. This is a Japanese maple bush with some cosmos. Y'all. Amazing. This is from Melissa at TCT. If you want the link to her, just comment shop TCT and I'll send that over to you. Good morning, good morning. I see people commenting. Where are your comments? Oh my goodness. I don't see any comments. Okay. Wow, this is so pretty. I think I might use this on my dining room table. Vivian, I am going to be designing at the Derby event with TMI Gifts. That's at the end of April. I'm going to be talking all about that starting next week after the summit is over. So make sure you're hanging around. I'm going to toss these to the side. I know she's got some ribbon in here. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ooh. Melissa is the best at putting stuff together. All right, let's make some bows together, everybody. Let me toss this aside. Oh my gosh. There's more pretty things. All right, Ashley. I'll get back to this. Let me pull up my chair so I can get comfortable. And we're gonna make some bows together. Let me see if I can get some comments on here. Y'all just be patient with me for just a second. It frustrates me when I see that you guys are, there we are. Let's see if you guys are watching. Yeah, Vivian, that is a beautiful bush. Vivian, you're coming on Friday to the event. That's amazing. Hello, my friend Claudia. What about burlap ribbon for the golf? No, I think that might be, I want it to be like a little bit springy, you know? But I'll keep that in mind. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's start with our golf ribbon first. So if you don't know, I have a successful Etsy shop. I am a kindergarten teacher, first off. And one day I was at home watching Facebook after teaching, and I saw this lady making wreaths on Facebook. Her name is Julie Samako. Give me a heart in the comment section if you know who Julie Samako is, because she's fantastic. She's been my mentor for years and years and years. She's taught me so many things. And I started an Etsy shop. And then Julie said, Ashley, I think that you should start teaching. And I was like, no, absolutely not. I do not know enough about wreath making to teach anybody. Turns out I was wrong. So I have a monthly membership. We're doing the summit this week, all kinds of goodness. So never be scared to listen to that little voice in your ear that tells you that you can do something different. Because who knew? I thought I would be teaching kindergarten for the rest of my life. All right, friends, let's get started. Hold on. I see lots of you are sharing this live. Thank you so much. I'm looking for my bow maker. So this is my bow making tool. I don't make bows by hand. I have carpal tunnel. It's just too hard to hold all the ribbon. I use this. It came from my grandmother. And I went to YouTube University and taught myself how to use this thing. And I have built a very successful business using this tool right here. Good morning, Janie and Rebecca. Hey, Linda, thank you. Janie, Belk. Janie, I've got a date with one of my best friends. We're learning how to play Mahjong. Y'all, it's real complicated. Anybody out there playing Mahjong? Because it's a lot complicated. But I'm going to learn how to do it. Thank you, Janie. It took me about an hour and a half. That's why I like the curly hair. Claudia says, well, here we are. We lie to ourselves a lot, and others can often see our giftedness before we do. Yes, ma'am. You are exactly right, Claudia. So listen, y'all. Claudia is one of the designers in the Spring Summit. And I've said before, Claudia is like a breath of fresh air. She has such a wonderful, God-given spirit and perspective on life. It just fills me up every time I talk. Every time I have a conversation with Claudia, it's just amazing. So let me just share with you guys just really quickly. So I have made something called a Summit Hub where all the goodness lives. Hello, Raymond. And this is the page with all the designers. There's my little self. Let me make this big. I'm going to go through them because I always forget. There is my friend Angela from Barrel of Wreaths. When you guys see people that you know, tap, tap, tap that hard, okay? This is Angela. This is my sweet Kayla that I'm going to be with at TMI in April. There is Claudia. Just like the soul to the whole thing right here. There is my friend Holly. Now, a lot of people, Holly is really, really big on that platform right there. And she has brought so many people into our world as wreath makers that I am so happy to be working with Claudia. Here's my good friend Julie. Next we have, y'all know him. Y'all know him. He is just another God-filled light. Here's my good friend Karen Gresham. There, she has a freebie in the Summit Hub about getting started with craft shows. If you've been thinking about that, you need to go grab that freebie. There is Kathy from Big Barn Blooms. Kelly Moore. Y'all, I hope Kelly's watching because she inspires me every day. Every day, Claudia, and every day, Kelly inspires me with her creative goodness. There's Lauren, real life friend. Love me some Lauren. Here is Linda from Sweet Aria Designs. Now, she cracks me up. Love Linda. You may know her from her burlap Christmas trees or her deco mesh Christmas trees. Fantastic designer. She is a supply seller. She's going to be in the summit. There's one of my good friends, Melissa. There is Misty from Little Luxuries. I know you guys know Misty. Give me a heart. These are all the designers that are going to be in the summit. There's 20 of us. So get your free ticket. Upgrade to the All Access Pass. I'm telling you, you're going to want it. Here is Nikki from Sweet Waters Design. This is Kira. Kira is like over the top. She asked like, what could she make? And I'm like, girl, make whatever you want because you're fantastic. So this is Kira. This is Shanna, who is another amazing designs. Her company is Blossom and Vine. Here is another over the top diva. This is Sherelle. Tap those hearts. You know who she is. Here's Sherry. She's designing with us. This is Victoria George from Victoria and Vines. I think she's the last one. So listen, it's not just me. There's 20 of us. We are going live starting at 9:30 tomorrow morning. all day. I think Justin's the last one, and he's at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're doing it Tuesday, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, all day long, all 3 of those days. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss anybody, you need to get the All Access Pass. If you can't figure out how to get the All Access Pass, send me an email or a direct message, okay? And we will help you out. And then, because so many of you have asked, I didn't even think about this. So many of y'all have asked if I am teaching how to make bows during the summit, and I was not going to, but now I am. So on Friday, we're doing a bonus bow making session. On top of my hands, nice and slow, I'm going to teach you how to make one of my best-selling bows. So get that ticket and come on in. If you haven't gotten your ticket yet, all you have to do is comment Spring Summit 2026. Easy peasy. All right, friends. Sorry. I just want to make sure y'all know, because you're going to be sad. You're going to be sad if you don't get it. Okay. Let me think about this. I'm going to make a big bead grass bow. Probably going to be teaching how to make this in the summit. So make sure you get that ticket, okay? All right, let's cut this off. Gorgeous. Everybody loves a buffalo check, and this is a diagonal buffalo check, so it's a little bit different. Hey, Kathy, good morning. Guys, if I miss your comment, I'll come back and answer, I promise. Hey, Zanaya. I'm so glad you're hanging out. 2.5 inch. Yes, it's wired. Y'all know me. I don't play with unwired ribbon, rarely, unless I make a mistake. Raymond, I miss you. Raymond did the summit in the fall, the Christmas summit. Fantastic designer. Raymond, please come back in the fall and do it with us again, okay? I would love to have you back. Good morning, Susan. All right, smishing it down. Good morning. Hey, Carolina. Thank you. Listen, I've been telling everybody that I got a date. I got a date with one of my girlfriends. We're going to learn how to play Mahjong. We've already had one lesson. And I'm not gonna lie, it was complicated. It was complicated. So now we're gonna meet with 2 other ladies, because you have to have 4, and we're going to we're gonna do it by ourselves this time, without our sweet little teacher girl. Or see how it goes. I'll report back. Beth, it is so cold. Listen, since the spring summit is this week, I'm going through my closet looking for all my bright and cheerful things. But it's 20-something degrees outside today, so here we go. Pushing it down. Trying to be careful I don't pop my beautiful nails off. All right, here's our first layer. Boom, look how pretty that is. Now remember, this is for a golf tournament that's in my area. Like our spring break, my whole life has revolved around this golf tournament. It is trademarked. So when I list this bow on Etsy, when I talk about it in my group, I'm not going to say the name of the tournament because it's trademarked, and I'm not getting my Etsy shop shut down because of that. Y'all know what I mean? All right, let's come in next with let's do these 2. Aren't they pretty? So this is Christmas. You know where it came from. This is current. It's probably sold out where you live, but maybe not. All right, let's do this. I talked all about Sam's ribbon in a couple of weeks ago. Go back and watch that video, friends. I know, Raymond, you were swamped. You had lots of stuff going on. You were doing your own workshops, and I hope that it was an amazing success, my friend. Listen, and there's room at the table for all of us. Like, Raymond's doing his thing, Misty's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing, and we all find our people, and they find us. So I don't look at the creators that are doing the summit with me as my competition. They are my friends. We network with each other. We talk about, like, what are you doing? What's working for you? It's just a wonderful industry to be in. It's a lot like my teaching. Pushing it down, twisting it over. When I do my bow making session in the Summit Facebook group on Friday morning, 10 a.m., I'm going to go so slow so that you really learn how to do it. And if you get the all access pass, you will have that video forever, and you can watch it whenever you want. Be the boss of your loops. Pull them where you want them to go. Brenda got 2 more of this red. This red is fantastic. Kathy, you didn't do so great at your craft shows. I'm so sad. Do not let it stop you. You need to get that freebie checklist from Karen. It is in the Summit Hub. So just log into the Summit Hub using the links that I've provided for you in all the emails that I've sent. Go to the freebie section and grab Karen's checklist for craft fairs, because she knows what she's talking about, friends. You need to go check her out. Okay, let's see what's coming next. Let's do this next. That's too dark. I'm gonna save that for Christmas. That's just too dark. Let's do this one. Cut my tail. If you don't know, I do not dovetail because I'm a lazy girl and I don't want to dovetail. I'm just doing it diagonal. That's just my craft. That's what I've done. Good morning, Brenda. Brenda is asking, do I make bows by hand? I do make bows by hand, but I use a bow making tool to do it. I have carpal tunnel. With my first son, I swole up. I mean, like, oh my gosh. Anybody else? So swollen, friends. And it really damaged the nerves. It really damaged my nerves, y'all. Janie is suggesting a pop of white. Maybe. I got something here on my table. I got something right here. Hold on, Janie. I'll show it to you. I'm thinking. It's Christmas ribbon. Let's put this next. Good morning, Cindy. I'm so glad you're here this morning. Hey, Deanna. Becky says her husband is a golfer. You know exactly what I'm talking about. My girlfriends tease me. My husband is really, you know, he likes sports. He loves football. He's into golf. I could care less. I just show up for the fun. I'm trying to decide, y'all. I don't like it. It's got glitter on it. I don't like it. But you know what I see that I do like? This. Yes, please. Let's add this. Good morning, Beverly. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Claudia is giving my friend Kathy advice So proud that you got yourself out there. It is scary, y'all. Who else has done craft shows, craft fairs, little in-person markets? It's scary. So this is called a vertical stripe. Good morning, Kathy Hannah. I'm so glad to see your little face popping up on my screen. Down in here. Twist that ribbon over. No matter if your ribbon looks the same on both sides, you need to twist your ribbon over. It just makes for a prettier bow. Just do what I say. Good morning, Janet. Guys, where is everyone watching from this morning? I'm in my home in South Carolina. I am blessed to have had an extra bedroom, our guest room. We don't have guests, y'all. If my children have friends that sleep over, they sleep on the floor in their bedroom. So about 3 years ago, after I painted the whole room pink and made it pretty with my grandmother's bed and the quilts and all these things, after all of that, I realized that I didn't need to be in the dungeon of the room over the garage. I could move into this room with 2 big windows, and it would just, you know, be a lot better for my state of mind to not be in the dungeon. I like it. All right. Florida, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Louisiana, New Mexico. Welcome, welcome, my friends. Okay, now I'm going to pick this ribbon back up. Down in the Easy Bow Maker. Twist in that ribbon. Be the boss of your tails. Put them under the table to get them out of the way. We're pushing it down. Oh, that's a great question. Deborah from Pennsylvania, does the red and white ribbon from Sam's fray when cut? A little. Yeah. It does. It frays just a smidge, but I'm okay with it because it's so pretty. And it's got pretty good wire and it's stiff. It's got some body to it. So I'm okay. Alright, be the boss of your loops and your bows, your tails. Alright, now this is looking really dark. It's looking really dark to me. Lots of dark greens, reds, black and white. Let's pop it. Let's punch it up with some yellow. Oh, drat. I knew I was going to do it. I was in such a hurry. So if you're new to me, you may not know that my husband and I attended a work party for him Saturday night, and it was an 80s theme. Okay, so keep that in mind, 80s theme. And a couple of years ago, when we were cleaning out his parents' home, he found his 1980 Pac-Man lunchbox. Okay, picture it. Metal lunchbox. The thermos was still in it. And he said, you know what, I think I'm going to take my lunchbox to that 80s party. Wouldn't that be funny? I'm like, sure, that's great. And then my mother said, Ashley, I have your strawberry shortcake lunchbox. Do you want to take it? Sure. So we didn't wear neon. I didn't have big bangs. We dressed up basically like children, kind of, sort of, from the 80s. And we carried our lunchbox with us. And it was adorable. I posted a picture. I need to go see it. I'm putting this on the top. Good morning, Terry from New Mexico. I am a busy lady, Sandra. Oh my gosh. There's always something going on, friend. Especially this week because it is Summit Week. We start tomorrow morning. I go live every morning at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I do a welcome video, which I really enjoy. So I just go live in the private Facebook group for the summit. I talk about who is going to be designing, what time everyone's going to go live, and just to give like a little, like, here's what's going on today, everybody. All right, let's put this here. All right, pushing down. Oh, shoot. I should have cut this earlier. This is a bind wire. This is what I use to finish off my bows. Tracy's got an 80s party this weekend. Listen, the best outfit I thought was a couple, and they came as the Blues Brothers, okay? Black pants, white shirt, black tie, black blazer. They were adorable. I was like, that's a good idea. I'm not that creative. So I went with my husband's let's take our lunchbox idea. Zip tie. Now, when I do my bow making session for the summit, I'm going to move my camera so it's right here. And I'm going to angle it down on my hands. And I'm going to go really slow. And I'm going to talk about everything that I do. So that'll be Friday morning in the Summit Facebook group. Push, push, push. Brenda, the bind wire that I use is a 2mm gauge. That's my Goldilocks. That's my favorite one. If you get one that's thinner than 2mm, you're just going to be mad at it because it's not going to hold it up enough. Anicia, please forgive me for mispronouncing your name. Because you commented bind wire, my system that I have running in the background is going to send you a direct message with a direct link to that product, okay? All right, let's finish this off, pulling it to the back. Pull my tails where I want them to be. Let's tighten this down. Tight as you can get it, friends. I do not use floral wire on my bows. I use a zip tie because it's so much easier. Oh my goodness. Let me just, if you use a zip tie on your bows, I think that it secures everything so well that you can really manhandle it. Pull those loops where you want them to be. I don't think I'm crazy about the plaid. Darn it. Ooh. I think that would have been so much cuter. That's okay. So here's what happens when I make something and I am not super happy about it, because that's not doing it for me. I think this would do it for me. Here's what I do. I just take it apart and I remake it and I add this to the top. Now, I'm not going to do that right now because it'll take me a minute, but I think this would look better. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to ditch the plaid and add the polka dot. What do you think? The yellow totally makes it pop. Now remember, I'm doing this for that golf tournament that I can't say the name, you know, because it's trademarked. This is their colors. Okay, let's just set that aside for now. And let's play with the ribbons that I got from Melissa from TCT Crafts. Dorothy says she loves using zip ties because she has arthritis. Yeah. Same with me and carpal tunnel. I just can't hold all of it in my hands. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh. Becky says she likes it as it is. Luann says change it out for the polka dot. I think I'm going to change it out. Yes, it matches the circles. The polka dots match the golf balls. Totally, totally. Yeah, Janie likes the polka dot too. Okay, okay. I'm going to do it. Isn't that beautiful? So this is from Melissa at TCT Crafts. If you want to shop with her, just comment shop TCT and I'll send you the link. Gorgeous. This is deluxe ribbon. Beautiful. Can you guys see the butterflies? But this is like Farrah Silk's little sister. It's good stuff, but not as expensive. You know what I mean? So let's play with this for a little bit. You're welcome, Beverly. Hey, Amy, good morning. Listen to it. It's good ribbon. It's got a great weight. I love that it is a different color on the back. It's beautiful, beautiful. So let's see. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do the same. If I'm going to do the same kind of bow. I always think, now listen, I want y'all to know the business girl in me, I'm always thinking, if I make this bow, how am I going to use it? Because I don't want to just have tons of bows just hanging around in my workshop. I want to make this bow so that I can use it in a wreath. And Melissa sent me some gorgeous florals that are over there that I can use. She's so good at coordinating stuff. So let us see, my friends. I'm thinking about what kind of wreath I can make with all that prettiness. Twist it over. Now, I have to admit that this is a directional ribbon. If you look super, super close, if you look super, super close, the little butterflies are definitely going one way. So let's just be mindful of that. Claudia says deluxe ribbon gives a high-end look without breaking the bank. Yes, yes, please. My dog is over there grumping. We're going to make this a little bit smaller than the first bow that we made. You do have to get used to using a ribbon this high quality because it is very thick. Whether you're making it in your hand or you're using a bow maker, it is really, really thick. So you have to get used to using it. It's definitely not like the Sam's ribbon that I have been using. I'm going to cut this off straight across and fold it over and give it a little cuff so that you can see the color underneath it. Evelyn, that's a great idea. Evelyn says, make it with a grapevine with all the pretty florals that she sent. Yes. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad you said this. So this thing on the wall that's hanging, it looks like an angel wing. It is what I am designing in this summit. It is a mailbox swag. Isn't that cool? You can see the little bar right here. So picture that the mailbox it fits on the mailbox like this, right? Like on the front of the mailbox. It doesn't like go over the top of it. It just kind of like fits in. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but this is a piece of metal. It's a metal bar on the bottom that you can use to zip tie it to your mailbox post. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, Sherry, I'm so happy that you're going to join me tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing event. Super excited. Tell all your friends to come and join us in the Spring Summit, okay? And if you're worried about missing people, which I know I am, you should get the All Access Pass. Just get it. These pretty colors. This is a 1.5 inch, like a fuchsia hot pink. Kind of matches what I've got going on today. Great wire. Oh my goodness. Pushing it down. Evelyn says she has all of the good stuff. Beverly, what are you asking for the link for, my friend? Can you tell me? Good morning, Melody. Diana is asking, will the videos for the summit be available for replay? So here's how summits work. Each day, we go live all day long. Like tomorrow, we start at 9:30, and I think Justin is the last one to teach at 8:30 at night, like all day long. Those videos are available for you to watch the replay until midnight. And then at midnight, we take those down so we get ready for the next day. And the next day, we do it all over again. And then the third day, we do it all over again. So if you don't think you're going to have time to watch all of the tutorials, the best thing for you to do is just to get the All Access Pass. It is $47 if you've already gotten your free ticket. If you haven't gotten your free ticket, you will get offered the All Access Pass for $27, but only for 20 minutes. And then it's going to redirect you to the $47 page. Now, you may think, $47? That's a little pricey. It is over 40 spring video tutorials that you get to keep and you get to watch whenever you want. Whenever you have the time, you can come back next February and watch them all again and make things for your Etsy shop, make things for your home, make things to sell at craft fairs, just, all of the things. So, $47 for over 40 spring tutorials and other bonuses. Like Lauren, y'all know my friend Lauren from Beautiful Mesh, Lauren Kilgore, right? Give me a heart if you know Lauren. She's the Etsy expert. So she came to me a couple of weeks ago and she said, hey, instead of giving you a bonus tutorial, what if I offered a free 15-minute one-on-one meeting with people that get their free access pass? So you can get a free one-on-one meeting with Lauren. Like, really, You guys should do that. She can go over your Etsy shop with you. You can ask her questions about Etsy. All of the things, my friends. So just that is an amazing bonus. Pull that down. I need to send everybody an email about that. If you're new to my world, you may not know that I am like the email queen. I love email. Email is the best way for me to reach out to the thousands of people that follow me. So you need to be on my email list because that's where I share all the goodness. And if you have your free ticket to the summit, you know I have been emailing y'all. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. All right, so I want to bring this gorgeous fancy ribbon back to the front, but I don't think I want to do a loop. I think I just want to do like a streamer, like a strip. Bring it back to the front so people can see it, but not the bulk of loops. Hey, Carrie. I'm so glad that you're joining the summit. That's amazing. All right, I'm thinking, y'all. Just thinking. Push that ribbon down. And I'm just going to add a tail. No, my measurements are not perfect. I don't do perfect, y'all. When I taught kindergarten, I realized that some little ones would get all up in their heads about things not being perfect. So I started telling them, just like I tell you, we don't do perfect. We do the best that we can do, and we get better every time we do something. Okay, one more. Lisa, you're working with this same ribbon right now. I know there are so many beautiful colors you could pull out of here. It's gorgeous. This one came from Melissa at TCT. All right, let's pull this one in. This is Parasilk. Oh my goodness. Can y'all see the texture? It's like a minky dot. I believe that is the right word. It's gorgeous. Kathy, go get it from Melissa before it's all gone. Okay, so this is Parasilk. Y'all know Parasilk. This is what it looks like. It's fancy spancy. It is like the best ribbon ever. It is pricey. So I'm just going to use a little bit. I'm not using a lot of this. It's fancy. And then maybe next week I'll make a wreath using this. Maybe I'll do it in my membership. Y'all stay tuned. I know lots of my members are watching. Maybe I'll use this bow in our membership and those florals that Melissa sent me. See how I just gave it a little cuff? I just turned it over because the back side is satin. So pretty. All right. I'm going to drop this on the floor in my bucket because it's got such a good wire. It's curling up on me. Ooh, Cheryl, you already got this lavender ribbon. I cannot wait to see what you make with it. A little goes a long way, absolutely. So because this is precious ribbon, I am just going to do one loop. in the center. Let's cuff it over so we see the satin on the back. Okay, bind wire. Now, if you do not have bind wire, just use pipe cleaners. You do not have to get this stuff. I mean, I love it. It's great things. I love, love, love. But you do not have to have bind wire. You can just use pipe cleaners. Okay, putting this up under my ribbon. Grabbing my zip tie. Gonna pull that buckle up. Nice and tight. She's had enough of me. She's ready to go outside and lay in the sunshine. Okay, I'm checking my loops and my tails. I want them to be where I want them to be. So I just kind of give it a look over before I tighten everything down. Amanda is asking, I'm sorry, Anicia is asking if the bind wire holds better than pipe cleaners. Yes, it does. Just going to tighten it up. Do you guys have any questions about the summit? I know that you guys are asking about the replays, like how does that work? So we talked about that. Everything is going to be live in a private Facebook group because that is what a lot of us know. If you grab the All Access Pass, I will be sending you links to watch all of the replays. You can watch them whenever you would like. Rebecca is asking about the January password. Oh, and our membership? Yeah. I've been so busy I didn't change it, my friend. It's the same. That is one pretty bow. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Love, love, love. Might turn it this way. Love it. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off. I have some things to do before I go and meet my friend for our date today. We're going to be learning how to play Mahjong. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And listen, we start tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, I'm in South Carolina. We start our summit 9:30 in the morning, bright and early. I'm going to do a quick welcome video and talk about our day. And then we are getting started at 10 a.m. Let's see who's, hold on one second. Let's see who is teaching tomorrow. If you guys give me just a second, I will pull that up. I'm going to go to the summit schedule in the hub. Click through. Okay, day one. I got it. Tomorrow. Me. And then Angela from Barrel of Wreaths. Fantastic. Next is Vicky from Victoria Vines. Melissa is at 1. My friend Julie from Driftwood Hill Designs is going to be going live at 2:30. Kayla is at 4. Kelly from Kelly's Creations, y'all are going to love her, is going live at 5:30. Kathy from Big Barn Blooms is at 7 tomorrow night. And then Justin from, y'all know Justin. He needs no introduction. He's going to be at 8:30 tomorrow night. So get your free ticket, okay? Come and join us. Spend the day with us. We're doing it Tuesday, all day long. Wednesday, all day long. Thursday, all day long. And then on Friday morning, I'm going to do a slow down one-on-one bow making session with all of you. And I'm going to be talking about my monthly membership that is absolutely amazing. Just ask any of my members that are hanging out with us today. It is a wonderful place to be. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning in the private Facebook group for the summit. It's going to be a fantastic week. So get that free ticket and then upgrade to the All Access Pass because you're going to be sad if you don't get it. I will talk with you guys later. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. You guys have a great day.